Federal government excludes Lagos Borno Delta from cash transfer as Northwest gets biggest share. Lagos Borno Delta states have been excluded from the national cash transfer for COVID-19, while the Northwest zone gets the biggest share. The National Cash Transfer Office (NCTO) infographics created on April 11, 2020 and made public by the International Center for Investigative Reporting (ICIR) revealed the discrepancy in the cash transfer scheme. It disclosed that 1 million plus households are currently benefiting from the conditional cash transfer, including Katsina 133,227, Zamfara 130,764, Jigawa 99,004, Kano 84,148, and Plateau 78,431, while Borno Delta and Lagos got zero allocation, among others. Speaking to The Guardian, a public analyst, Bola Wole, lamented that he described as unequal relationship among states of the country given the lopsidedness in the national transfer scheme. He said, while there is nothing national in it, it is actually a transfer of the wealth of one section of the country to another. It shows the nepotism and tribalism of the President Muhammadu Buhari's administration, whether in appointment or allocation of resources, projects, and even the coronavirus pandemic. Meanwhile, the Biafra Zionist Federation (BZF) has accused the President Muhammadu Buhari of dividing Nigeria along ethnic lines amid the coronavirus disease. Leader of BZF, Benjamin Onwuka, yesterday said at a time when countries of the world were united in seeking solutions to the pandemic and cushioning the effects of lockdown on their citizens, the Buhari government was politicizing distribution of palliatives. His words, "It is now clear that the Buhari-led government has recognized us as a people who are no longer part of Nigeria. This is manifest in the way the Southeast people are being excluded in welfare scheme. First, it was $22 billion loan, which made provision for other geopolitical zones except the Southeast. As if that was not enough, the Southeast has been skimmed out of the COVID-19 palliative. They are sharing money to their cronies in the North, neglecting those in the Southeast." So my people, that's the news reaching us today. Just before we go into the news, this is Speak Network. If you haven't come across us before, you're coming across us for the first time, please do press the subscription button and also give us a thumbs up just to let us know that you appreciate us getting the news across to yourself. Right, let's go back to the news. The federal government has said that has excluded some states from the cash transfer that is ongoing at the moment. It's been said that Lagos State, Borno State, Delta State have been excluded from the cash transfer palliative due to the COVID-19. It's just unbelievable. I can't just imagine this. Now, what is the criteria behind, or what is the rationale behind these states excluded? They've been excluded, not as if they have a smaller share. No, they've been totally excluded from what the government, from this cash transfer, and this is absolutely unbelievable. We are one Nigeria. This is Nigeria. What affects one affects all. I can tell you for a fact that in every state of Nigeria, we have the level of poverty. There are poor people. In fact, the poor people in Nigeria is even more than the wealthy people. Nigeria is the poverty capital of the world. So what are we talking about? How can these states be excluded from the cash transfer in a sort of season like this with the COVID-19 pandemic, where businesses have been disrupted, people have been unemployed, people have been sacked, even in those places that you say, I don't know the criteria, to be honest. I don't know the criteria for them to be excluded. This is totally not right. This is totally not right from the federal government that you have to exclude these people. Now, let's look at the states that are benefiting from this cash transfer. It says here that it was disclosed that 1.something million households were currently benefiting from the conditional cash transfer. So it's a conditional cash transfer, probably for this season. And one of them is Katsina State. You want to tell me that Katsina State is regarded as a poor state? Or you want to tell me that Kano is a poor state? You're joking. The federal government, I don't understand what is happening. So if you want to play tribalism, you can see the level of nepotism in the federal government in the country. You can imagine, instead of us really looking after ourselves, the other day, President Muhammadu Buhari came out to say he's really concerned about the welfare of Nigerians. Now, Nigerians, the welfare of Nigerians, if you're really concerned, you would have been thinking of cash transfer for just these states. The welfare of Nigerians, how are Nigerians faring even in this lockdown? Now, this is totally tribalism in the federal government. Even as much as to allocations, it's just unbelievable. This is why Nigeria would keep rotating in circles, because where a president thinks that he would only want to favor the zone where he's from, it's a big problem in the country. And that is why the Biafra, they are clamoring that they want to leave Nigeria. Unfortunately, we still have no proof to say that Biafrans shouldn't go, because it's just unbelievable what the federal government is doing. You can't tell me there is no justification for these states to be excluded from the cash transfer scheme. Yes, let us look at the UK. They have various cities as well, various states. They don't operate states, but various cities. No city is being excluded from their benefit scheme. What are we talking about, Nigerians? Let us open our eyes. Let us see what is happening. How can are they trying to say that the Northerners are the first-class citizens of Nigeria? It's just unbelievable what is happening in this country. It's just unbelievable. And that is why, because if a president from another ethnic group gets into presidency and behaves like this, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a massive problem in Nigeria. The country is just unbelievable. The federal government is unbelievable. We are crying out to the federal government as a news outlet. No way. This has to be stopped. Please, my people, that is the news reaching us. Do leave your comments in the comment section. And also, let's have a decent conversation about these sort of things that are happening in Nigeria. Believe me, the federal government, they hear these news outlets. They hear us. Let us put our comments. Let us put our voice out there. Let us stop the injustices in Nigeria. It's just unbelievable. So, my people, that's the news reaching us. Please do leave your comments in the comment section. And also, please do subscribe to us. Press the notification button so you can get notification. The notification bell is there so you can get notification whenever we upload this news. All right? Thank you very much, my people. I do appreciate you coming out here to listen to what is going on in the country. We try our best to make sure that every news, every Nigerian is abreast of what is going on in the country. Thank you very much. Until I come your way again, you take care and remain safe. God bless you. Bye.